Welcome back to the Adam Show. How are you guys? I've been working all morning on a new HQ and his retinue for my army. I'm heading towards an all-shooting list. I don't want any choppers or anything like that in my list, just the occasional power claw to do my bidding. So what have I done here? First up, I've taken my war boss in Mega Armor, who's no longer in the codex, and I've turned him into a Big Mac with a custom force field. So I've just made him a custom force field on his back here. That's not focusing very well, is it? There we go. Just giving him the custom shooter, power claw, and that just keeps him nice and cheap rather than putting a heap of gadgets on him, because the real objective of him is Mega Armor will keep him alive. And he's got the custom force field. I'm not sure what relics or warlord traits I'll give him, because he'll be Mech Boss Git Banger, so he will be the warlord of the army. So I didn't have to, I already had him painted, I just did a bit of conversion work on him today to get his custom force field on his back. So next up, what I painted as his retinue, as he's a big mech, is 10 looters. So of all different shapes and sizes and different guns. I think there's about 4 variables of the guns, so I've just painted different parts of them in different bits just to make them look a bit different. If you're wondering why I've gone with 10, it's because they will all be riding in the truck together. So Big Mac takes up 2 spots, and obviously there's only 12 spots, so that means that, yeah, 10 left for these guys. So how I'm planning on running this is obviously, because I run a lot of trucks in my armies, War Boss is sort of a bit outdated as far as my list works. I think War Bosses are fantastic, so don't take that as I'm putting crap on them. I just mean in the type of list that I'm running. I think they're better on a foot army for helping them run along, charge things, all that sort of stuff, and keeping the boys in line by bashing heads. Whereas if they're all in trucks, it's just a different scenario. So what I will want to be doing with this is, obviously I painted up this truck as well, so now I've got 4. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is the HQ retinue. So the whole idea is they'll sit in this truck, and I'll use the more DACA stratagem to get them hitting on 5s and 6s. They automatically hit and they get extra re-rolls. And then I can also use them to fire again if I need to. So the whole, it takes a few command points to make them effective, but obviously you roll to see how many hits they get. If can re-roll that to get a higher amount of hits. Then obviously you got the stratagem that you automatically hit on 5s and 6s. Re-rolling 1s, generating more hits, and then you can choose to shoot with them again. I just think they're going to be a lot more survivable sitting in this truck than on foot. The idea too is I'll have this guy behind the truck at the start, and I'll have the trucks gathered around him, so that if I don't get the first turn, he protects all the trucks with his force field, and then when I go to take off, or whatever the case may be, he can either get in the truck or stay standing behind it, whatever needs to happen. So that's kind of where I'm at with my retinue. I'm thinking next, I've got a heap of death copters, so I want to do some fancy bases for them and add them in, because they're also, you know, mech stuff. So instead of another war boss, I'm thinking of maybe having a second Big Mac as my second HQ. I might make a smaller one just so we can tell who's the big boss, which is this guy. And yeah, so that's about where I'm at with the list at this point. Working towards that 1350 mark of that's what we usually play at the club. So I sort of stick around that point, just having things I can swap in and out. All right. If you have any questions or anything you want to see me paint up, I'll put in the army. Give me the feedback. If you like the channel, like and subscribe, and have yourself a good day.